Hi, this is Maria B of Maria B Photography Shop, and right now I'm just going to show you some basic Photoshop skills to use a template. This is a school photo composite sheet, and I have it set up so that there are a maximum of 31 students and actually there's a hidden fourth teacher if necessary. So after you open the file, it's pretty simple. This is the latest version of Photoshop, but everything's basically the same. So there's a text button here, the T, and that's how you change text. So you just hover over the area where you need to change the text and you just click and it will highlight that text box. Here you can change the names of the name of the school, put in the teacher's name. And to change the color, same thing, you can highlight and there's a box up here that shows what color the text is, and you can choose any color you like and change the color of the text, like if you wanted it to be black. There's also this text menu which has the character, the type of font, and everything else about it. This is bolded. If you wanted to have it not be bold, you just click there. It's also all caps, so you can change that as well in case you wanted to do lowercase letters and you can't get your type to go to lowercase. This is probably why, because this is selected. So that's how you change the text. Same thing goes for here. You would just type in the name, and if you wanted to, that says John Smith, or you can do it, I've seen it like this, so that if they have like a longer last name, it doesn't run into the next person. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to use the photo masks. But first, the background. So I've added this tan background and it's on a separate layer. So here you can see the layer. And if you just click on the eyeball, it disappears. There's lots of ways to change colors of things. If you wanted to do a whole new background, you could create a new layer, use the paint bucket tool, put in a new color, whatever. Or you can go to this layer and double click and you get the layer style menu, and you can do a color overlay and basically change it to, again, whatever color you want. So that's another easy way to do it, and you can do that with any type of Photoshop document, not just any shape, like you can do that with text, anything basically. Okay, so when you are filling this in, you will have obviously pictures that you need to put in. So the easiest thing to do is click on this, right click on the area where you want the picture to go. I've numbered all of these so that they're easy to find and correlate, so you know where you're going. So this is numbered 1, and if you click on that, it goes right to the layer. And if you click on the eyeball, you can hide it or make it shown. So in order to put a photo, I have a photo here. So I would just take the image and just, I have it set up so that all you have to do is drag and drop it, literally. And then you can change the size. So the way I'm doing this is doing Control T, which is free transform, and in order to keep the proportions the same, you go up to this menu up here and you click on the link, and that keeps the proportions of the width and height the same. Or you can hold down the shift key and just drag it, and that will also keep it the same. And then you have to find it and just drag it and put it in there. And you can just, Command T is the correct one. Do that as many times till you get the right size. And what makes it easier is once you find the correct size for your pictures is to keep that write the numbers down so that you don't have to, like, say you did it to 94%. That way every time you know that it's going to be 94%, you don't have to keep guessing. So you do that. So there's a picture. Okay, so if for some reason the picture doesn't go into the spot that you want it to go into, you see this little arrow that's showing that there's a clipping mask attached to that layer, and what it's doing is the layer below it it's showing you, it's telling Photoshop where you want the picture to go. It's just basically saying take this layer and just fit it into this spot. Don't show any of the rest of it. So basically that's all it does. So if for some reason this happens because the clipping mask that I have just for drag and drop got somehow rearranged and it's gone, all you have to do is find the box that you want to put it in, so layer 1, okay, and then take the layer above it, which will have your image on it, and then right click and then go to create clipping mask, and that creates the clipping mask. Okay, so quickly, to change the number of students, I think the easiest way to do it would be to just hide the layers that you don't need. So depending on if you're going to do a class of, like, I don't know, 15 versus 30, you might have to rearrange, choose different, like maybe get rid of the top row or just the bottom row to make it look even. So all you have to do is, like, here this says T3 is, teacher 3. There's not 3 teachers, so you hide that box. And then you also have to hide the corresponding text block. And again, let's say, there's only 25 kids. So you just go over to, you find, so 31 would be gone, and 30 would be gone, and 29 would be gone, and 28 would be gone, and so on and so forth until you have the correct number of students. And again, you might want to do, this row and this row, or do just this row and then go back, and then maybe like move them to move everything so that it doesn't mess up the template. You want to select more than one layer at a time, I should say. Here I am on layer 1, the box, and I would hit Command and I click on all the layers that I want to move together. So I want to move all 4 blocks at the top. When they're all highlighted like this, you can move them all at the same time. So, you could get rid of them, and, just basically just rearrange them on the page if you needed to. A good way to see if things are lined up is to use the ruler. All you have to do is hit View, Rulers, and that'll show them here. And then you just click on it and drag down, and it will stop. You can just check to make sure all your lines are straight. Or, if you want to mark off the bleed, so you make sure that all the important information is in the area that's going to be printed. So basically that's it. It's pretty simple, and I hope that helps. Okay, bye.